Well, we sure have an example of some seasons or weather on the plains here today. You can see we got a pretty heavy late winter snow, which is really a good thing because what it is it's moisture. This is a wet snow. I don't know, it might be 4 or 5 inches on the level, but in a lot of places it's built up into, you know, knee-deep drifts, and that's going to melt down, you know, into the soil in a slow and predictable manner. One thing that's kind of interesting is out here they do not plow secondary roads whatsoever. Luckily, I'm only about a half a mile from the main road, but if you're back 20 miles, which people are on these secondary roads, if it gets enough snowfall, you're stuck in there, or you're four-wheeling it out. So it's kind of interesting for people from the east. They're accustomed to the snow plows running and, you know, everything being cleaned up. You know, out here it's kind of God brought it and God will take it away, so to speak. We kind of have to wait for the thaw for it to really clean up. So we're basically going up here today to break water. All the cattle water tanks are going to probably have 6 inches of ice on them. It was close to 0 last night. So we're basically just running out to break ice, and breaking ice is a big part of what you do seasonally. You got to keep them drinking. They can pretty much reach the grass, I think, through this snow, but cattle, unlike sheep, cattle really don't seem to get much valuable moisture out of snow. They still want that liquid water. Sheep, with this much wet snow on the ground, they'll barely come into the water tank, but it's not the case with cattle. The more I mess with cattle, the more it appears to me that a huge part of what you do is just keeping 20 to 30 gallons of water per cow in front of them 24/7. You know, for an animal that you associate with the deserts and the ranges of the West, they actually have an incredible taste for water. So pretty scenic out there. You know, we're getting through it fine. It's not too bad on the road, and we'll get everything done and chop the ice and go home by the wood fire.